Howdy ladies and gents, what you see before you is Hearts of Iron 4 and the mod End of a New Beginning, which is honestly a very ambitious mod that puts the start date at 1857, as you can see right here at the top left of the screen, and also extends it all the way to 2050. As we all know, vanilla Hearts of Iron 4 lasts between 1836 to somewhere 1850, I don't actually know how long, but say 10 to 15 years. So this is extremely ambitious, I gotta say. I'm using not the Steam version of the mod. It can be found on Steam as well. I will have a link to that. I will also have a link to whatever version I'm using, and a short little explanation on how to download it and install the mod. Is very, very simple. There's no big deal there, but I will write a small summary of how to do it. So don't worry if you want to try this out. If you jump straight into trying the Steam version, it will be quite different from this version. So let's just jump straight into it. I have tried a little bit here as Prussia. As you can see, I have a little save game. I won't continue that one though. For this, we'll simply just take a look around first in the world and then pick... I can't pick back here, but we'll take a look around in the world and then pick something that seems interesting enough. This will just be one video to take a brief look around, sees in the mod to see what it does. As you can see, here is the map. It's quite beautiful. I honestly really like the terrain and stuff, and the borders and the colors. It's very pleasing to me. Maybe it shouldn't be? I don't know, but it is. Over here we have United States of America in 1857. Honestly, I don't know too much about United States history. I know the basics. I know that at some point it got independence, you know, George Washington and all that stuff. And there was a big civil war and so forth and so on. Don't know if this is correct for the start date, but it looks nice enough. You could be the Sioux, I don't know how to pronounce that, but you can be Sitting Bull. I can pronounce Sitting Bull, it's fine. Cheyenne as Morning Star, or Comanche as Buffalo Hump, which is a great name. I love that. I kind of want to play him now, even though it doesn't have a portrait. Or the Utah Territory, Shoshone, and so forth. And try to take on the mighty United States of America. Not sure if you can succeed as those. Seems really difficult. Up here we have the Hudson Bay Company, Canada over here, and Newfoundland and Nova Scotia. Yeah. Canada in 1857, which seems to be very divided. Vancouver Island is its own nation, you can play that too. God damn, this is a lot of nations. Africa has not yet had what is it called in Victoria 2 now again. Oh god damn it, I can't remember. There's a term in Victoria 2. I've used it many times before. It just slips my mind right now. The whole division of Africa, but it's not happened yet. As you can clearly see, there's a lot of nations here, everywhere. Even the Sahara is full of nations. The Senussi and Kaga. Europe is, well, Germany is not unified yet, nor is Italy. So you could play as Kingdom of Prussia or the Kingdom of Sardinia-Piedmont and try to reunite the nations there. You can also try to be the Austrian Empire and stave off Hungarian independence. I think that has already played its part, but I know that they have a modifier here, Magyar separatism and also Slavic separatism. Lack of recruits apparently also. Damn, this seems hard. And the recent revolution. Austrian Empire doesn't seem that easy. You could also be the Russian Empire. You can be anyone really. You know that you can be anyone. I'm not sure why I say that. You can be this and this and this. But you can be anyone in 1857, and that is pretty cool. You can also play out the entire whole Taiping Heavenly Kingdom revolt against the Qing Empire. That's something you can do as well. Which I'm fairly certain was a very, very deadly conflict in real life, and nothing to laugh about, as well, war, or never really anything to laugh about, but sure. But I think what we will end up doing here is try to go for independence for India. The Sepoy Rebellion states, I'm not actually sure if the Sepoy Rebellion was an independence movement or what was the factor there, but there's a revolt here. There's a war in India against the East India Company. The East India Company has currently a civil unrest of 4. And the General Service Enlistment Act. Let's try India. will be the Sepoy Rebellion states under Bahadur Shah II. We have Drive Out Invader, which increases our surrender limit, gets us more recruitable population, and division defense on core territory plus 30%. That seems pretty nice. Also get attack bonus against the East India Company and the United Kingdom. Oh yeah, they have the United Kingdom behind them, who are benefiting from such things as the Industrial Revolution that no one has ever heard of before. And working class exploitation of worker unrest level 8. I assume it could be like a socialist revolution or something in the United Kingdom, which could be fairly cool. But let's try the Sepoy Rebellion state. This is a fairly big mod, and also this is the experimental branch that I'm trying, so it could be bugs and whatnot, and that's not really representative of the mod itself. This is just this is not really a stable version per se. It is publicly available on GitHub, but it's not the one on the Steam page. So if you want to play a more stable version, you can go on the Steam page version, and then just wait for the next big update. If you go on the Steam page, it does say that it hasn't been updated in quite a while, but I mean, that's truth in modification, or with modification. Alright, end of a new beginning. Welcome to the end of a new beginning. This mod attempts to simulate our world from 1857 onwards. Although it is still in early alpha stage and bugs can sometimes happen, the team is doing... Okay, it's all of that. Alright, I understood. I got it. We are at war. We have Oud and Gwalior states on our side against the United Kingdom and a bunch of other people, including... Are there any... The Hyderabad state is against us. Okay, so we have some people over here that does not really like us. These guys? No, Reva. They're not the war with us though. Or maybe they are. They probably are, because they are a colony of the United Kingdom. Doesn't say that they're a war though. I mean, they all listed... Oh no, they're not they're not part of the war. They could just be called in easily. Alright. I gotcha. I gotcha. We only have 2 tech slots. We have flintlock rifles unlocked, which, well, it's not great. Let's just say that the technology tree is quite big, even though right now, at least for the army support, it only lasts up to 1912, which is fair. I mean, it's a mod in development, and so that it lasts 40 years is completely fair. In addition to the regular, like, I think it was this industry and electronics and whatnot, here we have mechanical engineering, process engineering, biochemistry, electrics and instruments, aviation, socioeconomics and humanities, and special projects, which there aren't many in. Beyond that, we have the regular one, flight technology. Actually, flight technology is not this, the same as in vanilla, but here it would be airplane models and whatnot. Naval technology, naval doctrines, and so on and so on. Yeah. So it is adding a bit more stuff to make it more advanced. To go on the state of the country and whatnot, the political stage. There's political power, whatever it's called legislative power, which makes a bit more sense, I suppose. And there's a bunch more modifiers here, like government policies, constitution, and elections, and placeholders. There weren't that many placeholders in vanilla. State religion, education levels, demographics, you can try to increase population by encouraging it, which will reduce the amount of legislative power gained, and the consumer goods factories would increase, but the population would increase by a bunch. If you have suffrage and... well, there's a lot of things here that you can mess around with. Here's even a military budget that will give a bunch of different modifiers to your military industrial capacity, which all makes a lot of sense. Even taxes and whatnot. So there's a lot to play around with here, and it is fairly advanced. It also has way more resources here. For example, wood, coal, cotton, fabric, raw iron, steel, rubber. I mean, rubber is in there, steel too, but and plastics, and I mean, I guess those are the new ones. And if you go on building factories here, we have stuff like textile mills that consumes cotton and produces fabric. Logging capital increases wood in the province built, coal mines and whatnot, and factories. We are not really going to focus on building anything beyond maybe an arms factory in Lucknow. No, not in Lucknow, in here, because we have increased infrastructure there. For technology, I guess we will go for the stuff that increases our military capacity. Military factories will produce flintlock rifles as much as we possibly can, or one single thing will do that. These guys, they are pretty bad. Line infantry, grenadiers, light Indian cavalry. Our divisions aren't really very good. Which is completely fair, considering, well, what we have. We're also not producing enough uniform equipment. Every single thing requires uniform equipment, and we don't have enough to really build those. So that's great. We only have one factory, so there's not much to do about that. Can toggle these things. We don't need to know that we have game options available. Do we have any national focus? This is just a basic national focus. We could just take a look around on other nations to see what they have. Kingdom of Prussia, for example, I tried a little bit before. Very extensive national focus tree, needless to say. Really extensive. So you could play this for a fair amount. North German Confederation, which will be available when you, well, I guess, form the North German Confederation. And yeah, a pretty big tree. So if you're trying out this mod, I would not recommend starting as the Sepoy Rebellion states, but instead as one of the major nations, such as United Kingdom, or really anyone that is listed on that page when you can select nations. Those are always fairly good to pick if you want something that has added a bunch more things to it and support and whatnot. But for these things, we will improve our army, I think, or maybe strengthen the government. Improve our army. We are at war after all, men. We have to fight. All right. So how to do this? Well, I guess we will take these guys, put them in an army, shove them over here, and try to take down to Baluchistan, the Sindh territory, until Karachi. Yeah, I think, pronounce it that way, it's fine. We need to take a look now at, we're at war here, we're at war here, we're at war here. Alright, so we need men on, well, a bit of everywhere. We'll take these men. This will be formed into a new army, and they will be placed here. These men will form a new army, and they will be placed here. Go. With the blessing of whoever I am. Oh, I was that Singh. No. I was the Shah guy, right? Yeah, this guy. Beautiful eyes. Bahadur Shah II. That's who I am. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? Alright, let's form them up into a proper thing. I can't remember how many guys he can handle. Giggity. Can I promote anyone? No. These are just generals, so it doesn't really matter what I do here. We could just do... see, these guys are pretty terrible, all of them. So we'll just go through them one by one. The stats are not... Oh, Bahadur Shah II. I will personally see to it that Jabalpur is taken. Bakht Khan. Yes, Bakht Khan. You will make sure that Calcutta becomes part of the Sepoy Rebellion states. And Rani of Yanzi, you will take Sindh. And Gujarat down here. Alright, good. Good. Let's unpause time. Let's see what happens. Let's let time pass a tiny bit. So there is war over here in China. And United Kingdom has apparently called in Tasmania to join the war effort against us. I guess we're too big for them. Yeah, I'll take that as a compliment. Nasser al-Din Shah Qajar. Was that the last dynasty of Persia? Was there another one after that? I can never remember. I think Russia will also declare war on these guys soon. Caucasian Imamate. Or Imamate, I can't read, I don't know. I can't pronounce things. As all YouTubers, no one on YouTube can pronounce things unless you're making videos about pronouncing things correctly. That's just how it is. Also, I'm not very good at the game, so if you have for some reason gotten into your mind that, you know, this channel is really good for informative videos on how to play Hearts of Iron 4 optimally, I mean, what are you doing? I'm not good at this game. I will never be good at this game, and I kind of lost my train of thought there, so let's ignore that I said anything. Do we have the ability to promote anyone? No. Need more command power. All right, we'll do that. We'll try our best. Fight oppressors, yes. Definitely fight oppressors. You guys, start moving in. You go here. I hope we, damn, we really need more uniform equipment. Really need a lot more things. Oh, Reva is at war with us now, damn it. Reva, these guys, yep. So we will have to stretch out our lines a little bit more. And these guys might be called into war. No, these guys are at war with us. These guys don't want to be mad at us, so it is good. Becoming a state would be great. Oh, they're also at war with people. Alright, so we have some allies, I like that. Oh, when Punjab... No, wait, when Karpufala state is joined in, that would be bad. That would be really bad. Yep. It would be. It will be. How about we just try to surround people there? United States of America, next Seminole. Alright. How about we... oh no, wait, these guys are against us, huh? Why are we leaving that front open? When will people arrive? Too late. Great. They will literally take it from us. Take it back, take it back, take it back! Has called Victoria as our enemy in Bikaner British War. Wait, is Bikaner the leader of the war? No, we are. Alright. Well, I kind of wish you would focus on taking more land here. As soon as possible, preferably. Because we need to take out this front here so we can focus our efforts elsewhere. Have we retrieved this division yet? We have not, have we? Occupy them. Wait, what? They already died? Wow! These guys are good. We need more of those. Alright, take him out. We have powerful units. I'm assuming that we start out strong because I assume maybe that this rebellion was fearsome? I don't know. I should learn more about Indian history. Unfortunately, I do not know a lot about Indian history. Yes, I want to sign an aggression pact again. Thank you for asking. So we have one guy going over there. We're trying to force them out so we can then retrieve that division. It's completely fair and great. Take him out. Damn, these guys are good. I'm expecting great things from them. I'm assuming my computer getting very old. Or is the modding is including a lot of things. It is chugging along a little bit. So I apologize if the frame rate ain't that great. I blame my computer. Honestly. Oh, sorry. It's all dusty and whatnot. Should probably fix it somehow. Alright. We're making headway here. Headway. That's a nice word. We don't need to have a border here or a front line there. No. Take Karachi and we're done here. Let's take out that and that. There we go. Kashmir and Jammu. Oh, nice. You're also at war with them. Good. More people joining in the war effort. Better. Alright. I haven't actually drawn up any front lines beyond this guy. So So I think I need to draw up another one. Let's just move to that. Not like that, though. Not like that. There we go. Move. Alright. Alright. So, we are slowly driving them back over here. We are moving forward here in a good effort. Hyderabad, I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of that we are so low on a lot of supplies. So it would be great to knock someone out like these guys. Hope that they have some supplies and then... oh, nice. This, however, is not nice. Just give them some time to get in place. There we go. Was that enough? I hope so. Yep, it was. Hold out, man. We're trying to save you. Oh no, New Zealand. Whatever shall I do? New Zealand. Like they've ever fought a war. I know they've, you know, World War I and everything. ANZAC, I'm aware. I apologize, New Zealand people. He also brought us Lord of the Rings. At least it was filmed there. I know that much. Alright, so this has not gone too well on some points. Here we have started to face harsher troops, let's just say, of the British Empire or whatnot. Just kind of want to close the gap here, and then we could try to make a run for Ahmedabad. Knock that guy straight out. Why is... no. Just no. No to that. So everyone else is just... there we go. Follow that thing. Alright. Alright. We have grown at least, so we have that. We have that going for us. Alright. Here we have crack troops of the East India Company. Here we have Hyderabad State, which is now... oh, wait, so Hyderabad State is at war with those guys. And with us. Good, then we don't need to have a line here. As long as they don't, you know, end up dying or whatever. I'm glad you're with us, Hyderabad State. May peace and prosperity always be with us. Try to surround them by taking that province and occupy them. Good. Keep them occupied. When this is all done for, we can just merge these two armies together and have a stronger force here along the western side of the subcontinent. How many men have we lost? Well, we have a lot of men to spare, but we have lost 4,000 men, while the East India Company has lost 5,000 men. All in all, not too shabby. The Ionian Islands. Oh no. Right, now we can take up that division. The more divisions we isolate like that, the easier it will be for us, needless to say. No, I think autosave. Oh no, they took back the place. Take it. Maybe now I don't need to have them all so separated. Let's pause a bit. Yeah, let's merge and then let's form a new front line here. With everyone selected, that is. There we go. So instead of having 4 armies, now we have 3, and soon we will, well actually now, we will put these guys together. There we go. And let's do this. Need a front line there, and everyone except for those guys up there fighting already. we will assign here. Good. Good effort. This guy is toast. Or whatever equivalent to toast they have in India. Colony of Vancouver Island. Alright. They're getting desperate. Calling in the B squad. Oh, we have another military factory. Great. Now we can actually produce some Victorian uniforms. 2.48 per week, and we are some 1.6k behind. Well, then we just need a few more factories, that's all. Hurry, hurry, hurry. They are facing attrition, and lots of it. So if we take out that province there... Oh wait, this is actually United Kingdom, 2nd Indian Emergency Regiment. Hear that, boys? Emergency. That's us. Oh no, they took this thing. Can they escape from there? Maybe. Probably. Unfortunately. Alright. So now we just have 2 big fronts. And Nepal is in the war now. Damn it! Nepal. Nepal. Earning 0.01 legislative power per day. That's almost something. Alright, just because we're a bit afraid of Nepal, we will put 2 men there to protect us. Though they also have to fight Oud. Still missing equipment production, cavalry equipment. Kind of wish I didn't have cavalry now. But we'll just have to push on a little bit more. And hope for the best. Alright. Peace conference between Peru and Peru, apparently. What? Puppeted? So now it is Peru and Peru? Oh, that's just confusing. That's just really confusing. That guy is almost won. It just takes so long to take them over, though. I don't like that. So if we just form this, then we could have one contiguous, well, battle line, I guess. Take over that. The British are coming. And now New South Wales is joined in the fight. The problem of the British, or the United Kingdom in particular, is that they are really annoying to deal with. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, I just had something in my throat I had to check. There we go. Take away all the lines regarding Gwalior. We don't need to do anything there. So all of you just head to the front line. And also, maybe you can do yourself now, so to speak, by having your own war to fight, your own front line. Good. I'm proud of you, boys. Make India great. And also be very goddamn careful. Alright. Everyone, head towards this front line. Don't leave the British any openings to go through. There's a lot of British people here. Russia attacked, as predicted. Infantry weapons. Good. Good. So the British are attacking, and they are probably winning. I'm assuming maybe because they have industry, you know. They have the Industrial Revolution, they have a bunch of factories. 11 to 13, that's not actually that many. And not to mention 6 military factories. There's not that many factories in the world right now, I guess. Maybe because the Industrial Revolution haven't really hit off that big so far. But still, they do have vastly more industrial capacity than we do. And as such, can just screw around with us. Queen Charles Island. There's a lot of small colonies. A lot of them. So far in the war, we have lost 7,000. They have lost 18,000. A good stat for any day. Gwalior State has lost 3 brave men. 3. They haven't really attacked each other much. I'm assuming that since we're the biggest one, we actually have to do the legwork. And now I guess that our organization is suffering a bit due to, well, being in the pre-industrial era doesn't really help, and all kinds of other issues regarding supplies that are slowly dwindling and getting lower because of dwindling, I guess. And we can't really seem to break through over here. They have everything set for them. I don't know if they're suffering from the same issues that we do, but they don't seem to be showing it if they are. Can we maybe defeat? Grigor Chica found dead. Grigor. Take these mountains here. There will be a good defensive position, I suppose. So, core territory. What's our core territory? This is core territory. This is not. This is core state of the Sepoy Rebellion. Can I see core territory somewhere easily? No. Not that I know of. I mean, I bet there is a way, but I still can't figure it out. Let's try to defend and whatnot as, as well as we possibly can. We do have a defensive bonus. And an offensive bonus against both the United Kingdom and the East India Company, which is the only reason we're doing this well. The Trucial States. Trucial States are what? I don't know. I actually have no idea who or what the Trucial States are. Are they somewhere over here, maybe? Trucial States, huh? Oh no, it's over here, right? Yes, these guys. I remember from a mod of Victoria 2, I presume. Kinda wish you could break through here. Damn the British. We don't have enough men to cover the front. And I wish we could do. Not. Can we just make units that don't need uniforms? Could that be a thing? Either way, we need to push through. How many factories do these guys have? 2. Okay, they don't have that many. We have the same amount of factories. They just have a big overlord that could potentially send them stuff too. And a bunch of other people on their side. Which ain't great. But the Sepoy Rebellion, it wasn't a success in real life. But damn it, we will make it a success here. If it so cost us everything we have. Come on, take territory. Extend, extend. Where's your capital? The capital is Calcutta. If we can go along this river, we can cut them off from supplies, maybe. Well, at least make it harder for them to get supplies. I guess that's something. Don't know how many more divisions we can potentially face over here. So it is a risky bet to make. We have to do something, right? We can't just sit here all day. Canada. Bavaria wants to play safe. Alright, that's fair. I wish I could play it safe too. But I can't really. Because we have Nepal over here making moves against us. We put on Rani of Yansi, I mean, sorry. We encountered a French-Chinese regiment under United Kingdom. What? French-Chinese. That seems like a very odd combination. And now they are getting more people too. Oh damn. It's heating up over here. We don't have enough divisions to really cover this big of a front line. They do. This should be our core territory, right? No, it's East India Company core territory. Oh. Alright. Nova Scotia is part of the war now too. Alright, so we can't really make a move here. They have the French-Chinese regiment in our path. And they are hard to break through, these guys, and we don't have enough supplies. Alright, this is becoming a bit tough. And apparently the Nepalese forces are marching in here. They're making strides towards Oud, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna win, opening up a new front against us. But if we can take out this division... Oh wow, that's a lot of things. So the Panic of 1857, which apparently was a thing, I did not know that before now. It's happened to us. Kingdom of has called Newfoundland as our enemy in the Bikaner-British War. War never changes. Only the method changes a slight bit. A big bit. It's actually changed quite a bit, that part. But not the reasons for it. Which is what I believe the quotas actually mean. Ah, no, it is the 4th Grenadier Regiment that is standing against us. And over here, damn, it is the 11th Colonial Infantry. They are retaking territory, cutting us off now, which I said it was a gamble, and it is. It is a gamble. This is Hyderabad that we're in now. We need to put some effort. We need to put some strain onto them. They're moving away now with 1. They are entrenched here, though. If we push forward here, we might be able to gain a little bit of... if we push the African Colonial Division out, it'd be grand. Speaking of grand, maybe we need a guy here. Let's promote this guy. Field Marshal Bakht Khan is now leading 94,000 men. Alright, take back, stop attacking. Stop attacking. No, stop attacking. There, go there. They are attacking us and not really succeeding. We are attacking them, not really succeeding, which means that we're in a standstill at the moment. And the damn Nepalese have encircled us when our plan was to encircle them, and they encircle us instead. Great. We're doing good. Can we finally push these guys out? Let's see, organization is lowering. It's not lowering that high or that much, but it is lowering, which is promising. Very promising. And these guys have broken out of the trap that was sprung on us. And we did manage to take out 1 place. So what if we put the heat onto their forces a bit more? I mean, these are the East India Company. I don't want to mess with the British too much, but these are the East India Company troops, which are not nearly as strong. I think it was after this rebellion that the East India Company was disbanded, right? Could be something like that. Or incorporated into United Kingdom proper. Or reformed into the British Raj, or whatever it's called. Something like that. At least that one. Oh no, we lost the division here? God damn, and now there's the Treaty of Shanghai. The Taiping Heavenly Kingdom was annexed. Okay, so we have 1 division less here than we had before because of, well, foolishness mostly. Which ain't great. It ain't really that great. Oh, we have pushed through here finally, but our forces are on like 50% supply. Which ain't... it's not good. Maybe we should speed up a little bit. It is taking its time over here. We're only in the 5th of October. So the only thing I could consider about this game, I mean, I like Hearts of Iron 4. It has a great basis for a lot of mods, and it also has a lot of really good mods. I mean, this mod is high quality already, I was going to say. I don't really know how long it's been in existence. Not at all, but it's clear that a ton of work has been put into it. Not really sure if the basis for the game, I mean Hearts of Iron 4, the base at least, it's not that long of a game. And it's not meant to be played for extended periods of time. That's why the span of the original game is about 10-15 years. And honestly, I've rarely seen or played a game myself that has lasted until 1945 even. So I have a slight bit of a hard time playing this game for, you know, 100 years or even 40 years. But we'll see what happens when they actually have done all of the updates for it. I do commend them for the ambition and the work that's been put into it. It's very impressive. And the British are here. The British. You disappoint me with your continued annoying assistance. Assistance? Existence, yes. I mean, your assistance to the East India Company is truly annoying, don't get me wrong. But it is their existence that I'm mostly concerned about. Kind of wish they would stop, you know, just quit existing. Alright, they took this place. Yeah. The dream of a free India is looking rather grim. There's not much of a future there for it. Now they're cut off. So there's that. Oh, and they're even being attacked by our friends. The Kalputala state under Randir Singh. They don't want military access because of reluctance. Even though they could, you know, help out with the war. Wants to provide for Napoleonic uniforms every month. Yeah! Good. Oh no. Oh no, this is actually not very good at all. We're being slowly crumbled here. I mean, these guys are already... Damn, we need to break them out. Need to break them out. And quick. Here are more British people. 13th Indian Emergency Regiment. And the Hong Kong Defense Regiment has found its way all the way over here. Well, I don't know what to say, man, but we need to fight for our lives. And not to party. Wait, that was for our rights to party. Gotcha. Mini rifle or breech loading mechanism. Yeah, let's go for that. I'm not even sure like a conflict like this can be properly visualized in Hearts of Iron 4. Well, maybe it can. Just right now it seems really difficult. I mean, the rebellion did fail, and I don't really know the reasons for it failing, per se. Right here, yes, you don't really have enough resources to go around. I bet there's someone that's really good at the game that can, I don't know, exploit some mechanism to win suddenly. Like, yeah, somehow get to the capital and force them to peace very quickly and so on. There's always a way, right? But just in a straight up fight like this, you see all of these guys? Their fighting strength is at 10%. 10%. They're waiting for, I mean, look at that, they literally have only 10% of the stuff needed to fight the war. Caramba. This ain't going down the way I had hoped. We did make some strides though, and we have killed a bunch of them. Right now though, our losses are racking up due to stuff like this. We are about to lose Delhi though. Actually not, they're not going for Delhi. These guys will have to go and defend Delhi. As best as it possibly can. These guys will have to form a fallback line. It goes along here. Actually, that's not really that great of a place. Oh yeah, yeah. Peace for with whom? Ah, that's not great. But we'll do a fallback line along this river here. It will be the best possible defense that we can muster. And these guys will do a fallback line here. And defend this. There should be all of them, shouldn't it? Oh, there's one missing. You. Walk here. Walk over here. We'll disband that front line. Alright, they will go there, defend as much as they possibly can. Good job, everyone. Good job. You can do this. I have faith in you. And as you can see from the base of the Himalaya mountains, things aren't looking too shiny. They are breaking through here, which means that all of these troops are in peril, which also means that, well, they should probably head back over here. Do that as quickly as you possibly can. Run, you fools, run. Or fly. Civil war in Mexico. Well, that won't really help us. Everything is breaking apart now. I think the British have landed even more troops than they had before. Yep, British, 4 divisions British. So British, and the British forces are fully maintained. So as long as the war itself was only with the East India Company, it was going great. But now, with the East India Company mostly supplanted by the British government, things are going pretty bad. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, that kind of resembles a bit how it happened. Now I need to look up this Sepoy Rebellion and see what actually happened. And yeah. So I think I can see the writing on the wall quite literally. No, not literally, because there's no writing here. But things are going really bad, and I can see the writing on the wall that the war will be lost. It was a brave attempt, though, in this mod. Didn't really show too much of what the mod can do, but it shows that mod exists, and if you want to give it a shot, just follow the instructions that are in the description of the video. And I will try my best to just guide you through how to do it without needing to do much else besides starting the game and selecting the right mod and then play it. You can figure that out on your own. So if you want to see me try a different nation or do an extended playthrough, I might do that. We'll see. I'm currently exploring a little bit what would be interesting for me to do. Hearts of Iron 4 seems pretty interesting. EU4 was a very long time since I played that. It has had a few updates. The last one not that great. And Stellaris has had a massive update, so maybe a bit Stellaris. And we'll see. And also on the horizon is Man the Guns on the 28th of February. And I'm looking forward to that update. It looks nice. Probably maybe a Japanese playthrough there. It was the first playthrough I ever did in Hearts of Iron 4 was with Japan. It ended inconclusively, as most things tend to do, and it would be nice to give Japan another world. It could be fun. And in the distant future beyond that, there's Imperator, Rome, coming out in a few months, and we'll see how that turns out. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, do we want to see everything fall apart? Maybe we do. It's fun to lose sometimes. This line is actually holding fairly well. I'm pleased with that. This line, not so much. Not so much. They weren't able to reach their rendezvous point. And honestly, if we're relying on these fellas that have like 0% current strength or fighting strength or whatever, things wouldn't really work out too well there either. So how are we doing with our war? 22% towards capitulation. Let's lean back. Lean back in your chair, or if you're in a bed, lean back there, or if you're somewhere else, and do whatever you want. And we'll see what happens here. These guys are holding out as well as they possibly can. These guys actually have some fighting strength left. They have some rifles, unlike these guys over here. They don't have any rifles whatsoever. Look at this guy. This entire unit has 25 rifles. Ooh, gee. And only 20 Victorian uniforms for... Well, they need 200 rifles. So, yeah, they have 1/8 of what they actually need. And now we're losing all our divisions. We have lost 113,000 men. And currently we only have 42,000 left in the field. This battle is also being lost. We're being attacked from all sides. Can we try to last stand this? Well, we're trying. Napoleon III attacked with a bomb. Damn. That's too bad for him, I guess. And Reba, our once no, actually they were not our ally, but betrayer. They are still on the East India Company side. Hyderabad fell apart and was incorporated into the East India Company. All of our rest nations are losing. Delhi will fall soon. This front line is actually holding still, which is rather impressive. And soon Delhi is falling too. Let's do another last stand. Let's try to just hold out in Delhi as long as we possibly can. See how many men do they have. Only 4,000 out of 6,000. You can see that they're losing men rapidly as time passes. Yep, they are trying their best to defend Delhi against the enemy. Now we're down to 4,400 men there. Losing 100 or so per day. And now, damn, things just lag completely. Things happen. The only issue I have with playing a proper playthrough in this mod is that it would take a long time. It'll take a long time. So we'll see what happens there. We'll see. I do recommend trying out this mod. Either the Steam version or the GitHub version. Is it called GitHub? I'll say GitHub, just in case. Just in case. GitHub sounds more appropriate somehow. Down to 3,500 men. Protect Delhi until your last breaths, men. This means that they cannot retreat while defending. So they're defending until they actually can't fight anymore. They're down to 2,800 men. Losing a lot of men every single day. It's a grueling battle on the streets of Delhi where the Sepoy troops are trying to defend their capital against the British. But their fighting strength is waning. They only have 93 rifles left and they're losing rifles quickly. This is probably the best division that we have. It's been fighting for a long time. It's down to 2,000 men now. Fighting strength is at 1%. We're done with new tactics. Will come in handy with our defeat. This one is slowly running out. Let's no, they lost finally. With only like 1,500 men left. Sepoy Rebellion states have fallen, and now we're being annexed into the East India Company, I presume. Can't really see much more. We can observe a little bit. Yep, East India Company has taken everything that that we have. I'm assuming there's going to be some event or whatever about United Kingdom taking over East India Company. All right, this is the end as we know it. There's little else to show or do. We lost the Sepoy Rebellion. What a shocker, right? But I mean, this is a great mod. Give it a whirl. As once again, in the description below, I will have instructions both for the GitHub version and the Steam version. You know how Steam works. Just click on subscribe and let it download and enjoy. You can do that. But it will be a description on the GitHub version on how to install the mod. It has a lot of cool things in it. It is not done. There will be bugs. There will be events that will glitch out. There will be all kinds of weird stuff. It's mostly because it is an experimental thing and it's being upfront with it. So just go with it. It's worth a try. It's worth a try. Anyway, that is it. That is it for now. I hope you've enjoyed my little rambling on while losing a war that was destined to be lost. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Until then, take care and have a great time.